think it's murder.
Welcome back to another edition of Dante's Monday. Awesome Monday of iPadness, her story, mobile Monday. All right, I'm on the iPad. Hopefully you've been following along with her story. I think it's like a murder mystery type game on the iPad. It was like $5, maybe a little overpriced. I don't know. I'm really starting to get into it. Let's see how it works. Last we left off here, as you can see, Glasgow Hospital asked them to prove that they were there. So I'm going to type in Glasgow and see what pops up. Glasgow. Anything new? Ooh, all new. Okay, so this is good. I think they usually go in order if you get them. So 2056. Yeah, all right. So they go in order. I am missing a big chunk of
the car, and I drove. And just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
Alright. Drove north to Glasgow. Okay, so she drove away. I guess they had a fight. I gotta check that out.
Yes. I got to Glasgow. I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from the payphone, and then headed back.
Hey, phone call in Glasgow to Simon. Payphone might be an interesting one. Was that one or two words? Let's see.
Yes. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past.
Alright.
I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry.
Petrol.
Tried calling someone from the payphone.
Payphone, alright, two words. Okay. That could be important.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch.
Simon's watch.
It was a gift from Eric.
Eric.
He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste.
Diane.
That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Eric. Alright, there's stuff here, man. There's stuff here to figure out. Eric gave Steel watch picked by Diane. Who the hell is Diane? Ah, these names. Eric gave watch. Okay. Eric, we're searching Eric next or Diane.
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Probably no one saw her. Deserted Glasgow. That's probably what they asked. Did anyone see you? You know. Alright, so Eric or Diane? Eric came first. Let's try Eric. Who the hell is Eric? Oh! Get a new hit here. Okay. Eric.
He was wearing a shirt.
People usually wear shirts.
Turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric.
Boss.
He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Eric, the boss. Nice watch and gray? Or was it gray? Coat, I forget. Okay, I don't think that's very important.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again, so I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Friday fight. He leaves. Saturday has work with Eric and still doesn't return. Alright, so that's interesting. There's a lot there, actually. I'm going to add that to session. A lot of information there. Alright, so we got so much. So she went to the police to see, or to tell them that he is missing. Somehow I still forgot his damn name, which is ridiculous. But yeah, he's still missing, so let's continue on.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a
Cavalier.
and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked on the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
He's Cavalier. Van and Cavalier? With Eric? I don't know. Guess we could try Cavalier.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one.
Silver Visa.
He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Visa, silver, card. Come on. Card usually pays with cash. Not leaving that there done trail. Alright.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Eric's wife is Diane. Okay. Eric's wife is Diane. We're starting to get places now. Eric's wife is Diane. Okay. How do we figure this out? Right. Eric's wife is Diane, so I guess we might go to Diane. We tried Glasgow, right? Taxi. Let's see if there's any more information on the taxi. Alright, so we got all the taxi crap. Oh, she only says pastry once. Oh, pasty. That's not... Pastry. That's what I want. Okay, just checking to see how this works. Alright, I guess we could try Diane. Alright, we got a few hits.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
You worked there. That's interesting. Hannah worked there. Diane is nice. I do want to check out The Rock after these two. She has a guitar for some strange reason. Okay, we'll see.
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
I've never eaten fennel. Alright. Simon, bad cook. Diane is great. What the F is CFAX? Okay. He has a guitar for some strange reason.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe
Why does she
Simon
have a
was being
guitar?
too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Simon and Eric don't argue. Simon and Eric don't argue. What the hell? Guitar? I'm just gonna type in guitar. That's freaking weird. She's got a few guitar moments.
No. No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Fun fact, in real life, no one, or like literally 2 people in the entire world are tone deaf. Like, that's not a real thing. Because if you were tone deaf, everything would sound like this, but that's not how tone deafness would even work, because it's not a real... Alright, you get the point. Tone deaf Simon doesn't play guitar.
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar.
Okay, it's Hannah's guitar.
You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player.
Alright, let's see if she knows anything.
Probably needs tuning. No, it's okay. How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street. Sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain.
I don't know this song.
But he only cared for the youngest one. Oh, the dreadful wind. Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain. With a pretty little face and her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. She pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain. Watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, she floated up and she floated down. Oh, the wind and the rain. Floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind. So I think that's a good place to start.
Oh, and then it gets really weird? Okay. Singing a song with guitar. I like drowned. Drown is an interesting word. That popped up yet again. Drowned? Okay, alright, rain? Okay. There's another long one.
Really? Okay.
Oh, she's continuing. Here's the rest.
Laid a body on the dock tonight. Oh, the wind and the rain. Till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain.
Yeah, this is freaking
Yes,
weird.
he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. fiddle could play was all the wind and the rain. Yes, the only tune that the fiddle could play was all the dreadful wind and rain.
Yay, they're clapping for the murderer.
Everything may be used as evidence against you.
Okay, interesting. Evidence, that's an interesting one. Rest of song. Wind and rain. Okay, let's try evidence. Because she might get upset with, oh, you have evidence against me? Me. Alright, so we got a few things. What is this one? This one is the second of the, wait. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So it'd be July. 7th month is July. July 2nd. July 3rd. Okay.
Rehearsed? You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I've thought about. My husband is dead.
My husband is dead. Rehearsed. Rehearse it. Get dead. All right. This is a day later.
Florence took me home with her.
Who the hell is Florence?
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
All right. Florence and mother. Happy occasions, maybe. All right, so now we got to check out who the hell Florence is. What the flip?
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
Alright. Florence, midwife, diary, twins, birth. Alright, so diary is an interesting one. Let's see more about. Let's see what Florence is up to these days.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in a mirror. She was me.
Things are getting freaking weird. What is this? Okay. Who is Florence? I don't even know, man. Florence. Alright, I don't know where to file that one.
Florence was a warm, kind person.
Was she?
But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story was in there. I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had love, children, planned to have a large family.
But she could.
But her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Alright. Oh, snap. Florence. Papers. Biscuit. Tin. And diary. Definitely want to go back to that biscuit, tin, papers, and obviously the diary. Florence, papers, biscuit, tin, diary. Alright, well, let's add that to session. Alright, so we can add things when there's multiple things to search for. I want to put in the entries. I wonder if I could take that out, right? I don't know. Scar on hip near stomach. Yeah, I gotta go back to that too. Alright. Actually, let's try scar first. We'll try scar. Okay, so there's only one scar. Hip. Only one hip. Hop. Hip. Hip hop. Hip hop. Okay. Stomach. Alright, so there's another stomach one. Let's try that.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull our harness to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. But she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days.
When?
She snuck frozen peas up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies was synchronized anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
What the Alright, what's going on here? Twins and Hannah? Question mark? Okay. Ho, fo, show. Alright, that's interesting. Scar on hip. So the scar doesn't mean anything. Alright, I'm gonna try blood. I mean, let's get back to the murder, right? We don't really know what happened to this person. They're dead. We don't know how, where, and when. Alright, so let's try blood. Alright, so there's a bunch of stuff for blood. Okay, that's perfect.
Okay. I've given blood before. Do you need to take that for your records?
Given blood. Before. Alright, records. So this is the 25th of June. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, June is the 6th. Okay.
Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The blood. It's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Blood. Blood. Worst thing that's happened to me. Okay. Next up. A few days later.
Fine. Considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people had been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. And worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't lived in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said.
Dead in the cellar.
But they had to throw some stuff out. couldn't get the blood out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation.
Of course.
So,
Okay. Cellar death. Coroner. Is it 3 O's? Nah, whatever. I'll figure it out. Coroner, funeral, and cremation. Definitely gonna want to save that one. Cellar. That's one I definitely gotta check out.
like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room.
Or in the living room?
His throat had been cut.
Throat had been cut.
There was a lot of blood. Yeah, he was dead.
Obvious. Okay. Dead Simon with throat cut in living room. Alright, we're starting to get somewhere. Jesus Christ.
She was sat behind him. She had my wig on. And she'd been there all day. And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
Is that her twin? Are we seeing 2 separate people speaking and I can't distinguish? She was behind Simon in shock with a wig on. Alright, wig is definitely another one. Alright, I'm adding too many, but what the hell? What is going on here? You want to find out more? Come back for the next one. What is happening with this? Let me know what you think in the comments below of where this story might go. What you might think is happening. Are they twins? Just siblings that look similar? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're twins. Are they, you know, damn it, what the hell's the name for the twins? Identical twins, or whatever the hell the other name, or unidentical twins. I don't know, but if you want to find out, please stay tuned. I hope you're at least enjoying part of the story, her story on iPad. It's like $5. I don't know if it's worth it because you're watching it here, but yeah, it's interesting to say the least, especially if you like story-based games or whatever. It is interesting to sort of try to figure out my way of going about learning the story, and that's what I think is interesting, is that I'm sort of creating the story and figuring out things in weird order, whereas it would happen with you or anyone else in a much different order, and that's interesting to me. Very interesting. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think, and I will be back